Tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling. Tag team fucking wrestling. When it's done right, there is truly nothing like it. What a goddamn opener. Let's get to it. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Collison from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. About 6,000 people getting to witness one of the best goddamn matches of the motherfucking year. And then the rest of the card. It had one surprising result. I certainly didn't see that coming, but yeah, let's get into it. First, 2 out of 3 falls match. Yes. Jen, thank you very much for sending me this. The fuck was it, like 4 years ago? 5 years ago? I really do appreciate it. New Japan reviews, by the way, will come up starting tomorrow with the G1. So yeah, let's just get into this. We have the tag team participants and the finalists doing Saturday Night Main Event style intros. Ian Riccaboni subbing for Kevin Kelly, who's over in Japan for the G1. And you know what? Ian Riccaboni and Nigel McGuinness playing off each other very, very nicely. So FTR gets a big pop. White Juice get a pretty decent reaction as well. That's their name. I just can't help it. Jay White and Juice Robinson, for those that are new to the channel. And if you are new, hi. Thank you very much for tuning in. 2 out of 3 falls match for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Yeah, I never thought I'd actually praise a Jay White match this much because I made it clear that Jay White is a good worker, but I stand by what I've said about him in the past. And this may be the perfect role for him in AEW, at least for a while. Him and Juice play off each other well, and don't tell me that they don't deserve to run with the Tag Team Championships at some point. If nothing else, have them win the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. If you want to keep them on FTR for a while, have White Juice beat the Lucha Bros. There's a joke there that I'm just not going to touch. The crowd loved FTR. It was one-upping. It started slow. The heels are doing this like, oh, we did one movie A, and then, FTR is doing something where they run around the ring. They're doing this, doing posing, all that. It starts slow because this match was going to go quite a goddamn while. Nearly an hour. Nearly a goddamn hour. I'm not going to go over every single goddamn spot, even though I have a lot of notes here. Heart-inspired gear on FTR. White Juice dominate during the break. And FTR, they come back attacking White Juice. They're like, okay, we're going to get him. The juice is loose. Not anymore, bitch. And the crowd was just eating us up. There were some good near falls, a post spot to Dax. And then he hit the top turnbuckle pad. And we did some good stuff. We got 2 DDTs by Jay White. We just got some more. We got some more, more good near falls. The finish got stopped. The Shatter Machine, Juice stopped that. And Blade Runner, 1, 2, 3. And Jay White gets the victory for his team. So White Juice is up 1-0. And back during the second fall, this is great. This is great is what I wrote at least several times on these notes. My writing was getting a lot more frantic considering I was really enjoying this. They built a Cash tagging Dax. This was great stuff. They were building it, and Cash is like crawling like, I need to get to Dax. I will die if I don't get to Dax. And Juice was having a blast is what I noted. Probably because Tony helped. Never mind. Let's just move on from that. Let's be serious. This is a serious review, because it obviously is. A hot tag to Dax and the big old pop. And David Benoit was in the front row, by the way. I mean, he really is a spade and image of his dad, facially. I just hope facially. I'm sorry. I'm really trying. I'm trying to be serious here. Trying to be so serious. Yeah. Check out Twitter if you want to see how maturely people handle this thing. And more on that during Battle of the Belts, by the way, because this will be a split review. Bale back, body drop. And then a brainbuster for 2. A lot of close near falls. We got a cannonball in the corner where Juice hit more of his back into the turnbuckle than anything else. And chops and a sunset flip into a big old lariat. 1, 2, kick out. It seemed like FTR was going to lose 2-0. Holy shit, this would be ridiculous. A razor's edge into a cutter, the razor cutter as it were. Walk along the razor's edge. Powerplex. A counter. Juice hits a splash, 1, 2, kick out. Crowd's roaring, crowd's loving this. And Shatter Machine finally, 1, 2, 3, big pop, 1-1. And I didn't realize this was actually going to go to a 60-minute time limit. I thought they were just going to give them 90 minutes of the goddamn show, which they really could have, in all honesty. But the time limit built the drama, because you're thinking, holy shit, they could do 1-1, end in a draw, and then they really could build to a 3 out of 5 falls match. They're not going to do that, because we're not in Madison Square Garden during the Vince McMahon senior days. Look it up, folks. They actually did 3 out of 5 fall matches. But back from break, and we get Dax and Jay tumbling to the outside, around the outside, and the doctors are checking, and then they get the clear. They start firing back up. Big old delayed suplex, double suplex to Jay, and then to Juice on the floor. Big time reactions here. Jay gets thrown in just before the count of 10, so White Juice saves their chance to win the tag titles. And we had another spill outside. We get back again, getting some really, really good action. Dax would just had that never say die attitude. He was just doing what he could. He was like, starting to scratch and claw. And then Jay goes with the sweet chin music, and then just gets the sharpshooter, and then Dax gets a rope break, and that was good. That was good shit. I like that. That was good stuff. See, Jay's a good heel. Jay's a very good heel. He's just not a good singles champion. Let's move on to this. They were just burning the house down, which is really, really unfortunate, because the insurance on that place is going to be insane. And we get a belly to back, almost an angle slam variation, but I think it's more belly to back. 5 minutes left, Dasha announces. And then Dax gets a sharpshooter, and then Cash gets a sharpshooter. Oh my goodness, what the hell? We got a double sharpshooter spot. Is it going to be like when DIY, Gargano and Ciampa beat them in Toronto in one of the best 2 out of 3 falls matches I've seen in a while? Well, no, it wasn't. It's like, no, they collapsed from exhaustion because they've been going at it for nearly a goddamn hour. And then the knee pad got pulled down. Juice pulls the knee pad down. Dax has it, and then Dax manages to get another sharpshooter on a wrench back and everything, and Juice taps with maybe 90 seconds left. And 58 minutes and change. Shake their hands, shake their hands, shake their hands, and Jay spits at him and leaves. Because Jay's a dick. Of course he is. White Juice leaves, and Juice is limping badly, very badly. Tony will definitely have to put him in an ice bath, or in a hot bath, or let's just move on from that. But let's just say this was an incredibly goddamn great tag team match. I think I like this more than Omega and Ospreay, Wrestle Kingdom 17. So this is my favorite match of the year so far. And it was on a television show. They could have had this on Dynamite and presented it on their flagship show, but no, some people don't want actual wrestlers on that show, so we got to do it here. But my God, what an incredible atmosphere, even though it was only about 6,000 people in a 12,000 seat building. Good luck following that is what I wrote down. So here's what we got for the rest of the show. Blood and Guts package. Willow gets a pop. Willow takes on Ruby, and well, it's the Owen Hart Women's Tournament Finals, and it's power versus heelish tactics. No interference from the Outcast. That's good. It wasn't bad. I did like how Willow did the Stampede. Ruby dominated during the break. We got roll-ups for 2. We got a single crab, shrieking Lance Storm noises. Nobody enjoys a good joke more than I do. If Willow could be serious for a minute, okay, I'm done. And then we get a paint distraction and an eye rake. No future kick. 1, 2, kick out. Holy shit. And then miss spray, and then big old pounce. Dr. Bomb. Great finish, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Willow gets a big pop. Wins the Owen Hart trophy. That's cool shit. Tony Khan's in a cowboy hat. Thanks, guys. Hi. He looks so awkward. He means well, but he should not be on TV. Hobbs has QT's, or Hobbs basically wants to destroy QT. QT says, my word is my bond. Can your word be leave? Like, as in QT is leaving TV, so he doesn't have to be on TV anymore? Hobbs deserves better. The Kings of the Black Throne show up. You know Mother. Boy, that's a goal. Does anybody get that reference? Please tell me you do. So yeah, Kings of the Black Throne. It's Brody and Malachi against Ravenous Randy Myers and Artemis Spencer. I have met both of them at the 5 Northwest Wrestling shows a number of years ago. Randy Myers, super nice guy. Artemis, hell of a goddamn talent. Did a balcony dive for no goddamn reason during a 6-man. Incredibly risky, but whatever. Great talent. Like Randy. I have 2 of his shirts actually in the closet. I really should have worn one. I'm sorry. But I have to wash some things. This was a squash. I mean, Randy and Artemis didn't get much in. Artie Spencer. And then Andrade El Olio shows up. I want my mask, he says. Black mass on Randy 1, 2, 3. And then CM Punk gets a mixed reaction. Ricky Starks gets a pretty good reaction. Owen Hart men's tournament final. A Christian as fuck sign. Yes, the Bucks. Such good Christians that hate anybody that isn't white and straight. Look it up, folks. It's not really that hard. They're the perfect kind of fake Christians. That's going to anger the Bucks fans who are still watching my channel. Then again, you really shouldn't be shocked I don't like the Bucks. But they're disingenuous. And then again, let's be honest. If you're going to be their type of Christian, you're going to be disingenuous. There are good people that use religion properly. They don't. So anyway, Starks, mocking Punk, the go-to-sleep thing. Punk takes over during the break, dominates, but Ricky comes back and is doing some good stuff here. I did like how they did the buckle spot. They did some buckle spots and did, the rope walk. And the rope walk was stopped earlier. And the diving elbow of Punk, was just having fun because he did the Bret Hart type elbow where he did that, did that type of elbow. However the hell Bret did it, because I'm running on no sleep, even though Bret, again, is my favorite wrestler of all time. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. Then we go to break with 10 minutes left. Punk is enjoying the split reaction. Elbow by Ricky. Punk sits up and then hits a hammerlock lariat, and then we get, we get some more good action here. A pile driver to Booze. A spear. Punk tumbles outside. Ricky gets him back in. Goes for a spear. But then suddenly, oh no, we get a guillotine. Ricky barely gets his foot on the rope. We get a series of reversals. And then Ricky tops 1, 2, grabs the ropes. 3. Yes. Why am I crumpling my notes? This is good stuff. Why am I crumpling my notes? Force a habit. This was good stuff. Yes, incredible. Great stuff. Ricky, being a little bit of a tweener. Outsmarting Punk, who's pretty much a tweener. Yes, great show. Great goddamn wrestling show. Bookended by great shit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rethlin. I'll see you soon.